Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, I didn't really heed the warnings that were given to me about spending money. I went ahead and bought this place, and I found out there is not a tenant in over here yet. Um, I was told the gate was crashed into while it was snowing, and we'll have to put a new gate up, apparently. Which, that isn't no big deal. We can certainly do that. I just need to straighten up some of these borders here. That's a good border right there. But there's some of these borders of this field, they could have got a lot closer in and, made this field a lot more accessible. So that's what we're doing. You know what? I think we could get a little bit closer over here. Let's just back her up right like this. That ought to do it. Yeah, there we go. And let's just cut a little bit more of this up against the hedge. I thought about taking this hedge out, but I decided not to. I just got so excited. We're waiting on Martin to accept my offer for his property. If he accepts the offer, then this rented plow will come in very handy. I mean, it's costing us $900 to use it. I didn't see that as a terrible expense. Now, I didn't look to see where is the gate for these properties. Let's hop out and have a look real quick, shall we? And here we got some terrible cloud cover again. It's just overcast as all get up and making it very difficult to see. Okay, well, there's the gate to that field. I assume there's a gate over here. These were all one big property. Unless this field, you have to go across another field to get to it. Ah, here's the gate right here. Okay, well, we're going to leave this as grass. We'll go ahead and keep it as grass. It's a nice small one. Actually, you know what? We're going to tear that up real quick. Let's go ahead and get in there and tear that up. What we're going to do with it is, since it's going to be nice... Oh, and look, our forecast just changed to sun. We're going to plant that to potatoes. It's a nice small field, be just about right, and probably wouldn't hurt anything to go ahead and do that. So let's do that. Let's do that indeed. We'll just go ahead and rip this up and turn it into arable, and then we can plant potatoes on it. Maybe as soon as today. I don't know. Or potato. Yeah, I did say potatoes. I think that would be a really good deal. I really do. I think that would be nice to have a little bit more potato ground than what we had. We've got plenty of grass. I mean, we're overproducing on grass. Oh, that's a tight quarter right there, isn't it? I don't know what we'll do with that edge. But if Martin accepts our offer, then we're going to need this plow again to work on that property as well. I mean, if all this comes together, we're going to go from essentially a small to medium to a rather large farm in a hurry. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. But we'll see what he says. He's due to get a hold of us before too long and tell us, you know, if he'll accept the offer or not. If he does accept the offer, well, we should be able to get right on working his ground. And yeah, that would fill out the day. And at least the rental fee for this plow would be minimized. Because I'd hate to have to rent it and then return it and then rent it right again. That'd be a terrible deal. But we'll see. This shouldn't take us too long at all. This is a rather small field. I imagine, what, 2, 3, couple more passes and it'll be gone. But, like I said, we could turn this into potatoes and yeah, that would be quite a benefit for us. Because it's a little bit bigger than the field that we have our potatoes in now. And I think it would benefit us. We shall see anyway. Oh, that's tight quartered. I should have ran another line down through there, but I didn't. Oh well, a couple more passes, we'll be good to go. We will be good to go. And hopefully by then we will have heard from Martin. I mean, yeah, we're down to 264,000. Probably should save our money some, but when the prices are good, we really should try to expand. I think so. And I might be the only one that thinks that way, but I don't know. Might have to do some of this off camera because it's going to be dark, you know, by the time we do all the ground working. But if we can do as much as we can, we will. We shall see anyway. But one thing about it, we know that we're tearing up the soil, and this looks pretty good. It's pretty loose. So I think compared to our farm, when we first got it, we're much better off. Okay, get back in here. We're just going to leave that open because if I can, I'll get back up here and get it planted today. If I can. So we shall see if Mr. Martin has responded to us. Because, yeah, we add that. That's going to be a lot of ground. And I'm really going to have to rethink everything then. Might be something where I have to work all the way through the night. Well, let's see. I will get a hold of him and see, because I don't have a text message. Give me just a minute. Be right back with you. Okay, everybody. Guess what? Martin did go ahead and accept our offer of $150,000 and some change. And this is now our field. So we are going to go ahead and do like we did with the other fields and go ahead and rip it up and get it all situated. But it is now our property, so we can go ahead and start working it. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, get this field ripped up. Man, it is so dark. We're going to go ahead and turn the lights on for better visibility here. Yep, this is now our field as well. So, kind of a good deal all the way around. But we're going to go ahead, get it all taken care of, get it plowed up, and I'll see you here in just a little bit. All right, here we are, close to the end of the plowing here. I am amazed at how well this tractor can pull the plow. I figured it would struggle for sure, but it's actually been doing incredibly well. Now, one of the big things we're going to have to do is we're going to have to lime all of our new ground and existing ground. And I have a feeling that is going to be quite the undertaking. So what we'll do is we will go return this cultivator, or this plow, and get some lime to bring out here so that we can lime all of this property. And yeah, man, is it going to be a challenge, let me tell you. I'm a little bit nervous about what kind of a challenge this is going to be. Well, anyway, I'll run this back to the shop, get it exchanged, and get some lime down here, and I'll see you here in just a few moments. All right, everybody. Well, I went ahead and ordered so much lime that they actually delivered it. I got everything that we had in storage out, and they just delivered it because we're gonna have a lot of lime. I have come to that conclusion. It's just going to be an incredible amount. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get this all taken care of. But I imagine if it's anything like what we've dealt with before, we're going to be adding a large quantity of lime. So I made sure that we had more than enough to cover our needs. Granted, we can cover a lot of ground with this spreader, but yeah, I think it's going to cost us, that's for sure. Now, lime's relatively cheap. It's only $350 a bag. Compared to fertilizer, man, if we went through fertilizer like we do lime, there's no way we would not survive at all. The cost would be just too great. But as you can see, you know, we're already pretty low on lime. In fact, we're going to run out before we even make a round all the way around the field. So it's a good thing that I bought extra. And it's a good thing I bought quite a bit of it. There we go. Okay, let's go refill again. I hope that I have enough to do all of the fields that we bought. I think I did. I think I bought enough lime to cover everything. We'll find out anyway. Something that we'll look forward, you know, in the future is I think out here we need to have... Let's go ahead and get that started. I think it's time that we put some silos right here for seed, lime, and fertilizer. I think that would be the best place as far as I can tell. I think so anyway. I really haven't found another place that would be better than back there. Maybe down here, but be kind of difficult to get into. So I think that's going to be a future deal, is to see what it would be to just buy some silos and have everything delivered out to us. I know we've done that in the past. I just don't know what kind of cost it's going to be to have that done. So we'll find that out here shortly in the near future and see what kind of costs we'll be, you know, incurring to do something like that. Because I think it'll be very, very important for us. It would take us a lot less time for loading and unloading and storage. And that little shed over there is getting, well, let's be honest. it's rather small for the amount of room that we're going to have to cover. You know, I thought for sure the sun was going to be out here. Let's turn this on just for a little bit better visibility, because I would love for the sun to come out at any given moment. It would be... Whoa, what happened there? That's not good. There we go. But yeah, a little bit of sunshine would do us some good. Make it so we can see. Again, these clouds are just so dark. And I don't understand why. They shouldn't be this dark. It just could be the way things are right now, the way the sun's tilted in the sky or something. I don't know. But yeah, I just... Man, the amount of lime that we're putting out, wow. We're going to be almost empty again, just covering this little corner here. I'm amazed by the amount. I really am. That's a lot of lime. And hopefully we can finish this little bit right here without having to go back and get more lime again. Because if we run out of lime, I'm just, wow. Of course, I was surprised by the amount of lime that we went through this last time, too. It's just like these guys they don't worry about it. You know, they don't put enough down, so they don't worry about it. Well, we'll start using lime again. Do we have just enough? We do. 7 liters left. Wow. We covered this field, and that's a lot of lime. 2 whole deals of lime just for one field. Unbelievable. Now, the next thing I need to do is think about what I'm going to plant in these fields. Obviously, that little field, we're going to put potatoes in there. We're going to expand our potato crop this year and put potatoes in there. But as far as the rest of it, I don't know. I'm not sure what to put in there. We'll have to wait and see. And another thing is, if we get that many potatoes, eventually, I am going to have to get a potato storage of some kind and put potato storage in. I just don't know where to put it. We really don't have a lot of room here. I mean, I guess we could clean out this shed straight in front of us and put it in there. Back it in there and store them in there. But, you know, that's not a long-term solution. That's something we're going to have to look into also. Man. I also have been noticing that we really don't have a lot of use for the little tractor anymore. Now that we've upgraded so much, our little itty bitty tractor, we really don't need it as much as we did. So I think in the future, we'll keep it around for little odd jobs. But if we find ourselves just not using it hardly at all, I think we're going to go ahead and sell it. Just to have the extra income, no other reason. But I can't justify holding on to it if it doesn't have a purpose here. Now we should be able to cut this close and do a little extra on our other 2 fields. because I imagine that hasn't had any lime either. In fact, by looking at it, I'm sure that it hasn't. So we will be putting lime on it as well. But with as much as it's using, I'm not donating anything to any of our neighbors. Well, except for our own property, of course. That's fine. If we get a little on it, it ain't going to hurt it. But, yeah, lots to think about here now. You know, we could, we don't necessarily have to put a crop. Need to come a little closer. We don't necessarily have to put a crop, a planted crop in here. We could actually, put a regular cereal crop in here, like wheat, barley, oats, and we might just do that. I might just put some oats in here, I think, because I'll have to see what the calendar looks like, because I know there will be some areas that we're going to have to cover. Oh, come on, that little bit. Get her all. That got her all. Good deal. Ooh, that was close. Man, I thought we were going to be out again, but it's just amazing how much of this we're going through. Ooh, I should have looked. Of course, traffic hasn't been bad. Ever since that snowstorm, I haven't seen a lot of traffic. And I got told that was one of the worst snowstorms in history for the area. All right, we have a full deal of lime again, 1 bag left, and hopefully this will be enough. And like I was saying, apparently that's one of the worst snowstorms that they have had in a very, very long time. And of course, all the guys down at the local pub, they just, you know, they keep attributing it to this Carmen, and I don't know. I'm not a very superstitious person, so I have a real hard time believing it. Oh, and I got a gate ordered for down there. It's not the same kind of gate as we have along here. They are out of them. It's a wooden gate, but it should be more than plenty to provide for what we need. So we'll have a gate very, very soon for the property. I don't know why they took it out. I don't. I really do not know why they took that gate out. Oops, and I missed a corner. That's okay. We'll go back and get that corner. We can get this one too. But I did go ahead and order a gate in, and it should be here by the end of the week. Or they say it'll be here by the end of the week. We'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and catch this little corner right here. There we go. And we'll get over here to our other gate. Now, this field's already planted, of course. But, you know, not a problem. We can work around it. Oop, I'm donating lime again to the other person. The wheat that's here is not fully grown enough to cause an issue. So, not a big worry. This could be our chicken feed for next year, to be honest. It's about the right amount. You know, it's not a huge field here. But yeah, this could end up being our chicken feed. In fact, I have considered, I haven't done it, but I have considered opening all these up into one big field. But I think that would be difficult in the long run. Look at there, we even got a little bit left. Fantastic. I just don't think opening these up into one big field would be a good deal. You know, we've already got some really big fields. We can concentrate on smaller crops in these maybe a little bit better. I just got to remember to shut these gates. With all the weird happenings that have been going on, if this is my last time through, I need to make sure I shut the gates. And we need to get that gate in. That gate's shut. I thought about just planting some hedge, but I figured a gate would look better right here. Either that or I could just put a little bit of fence in. I might do that. I might just put some fence in because we do have the gate halfway up. We might do that instead. We'll have to think about that. We'll have to think about it. It just depends on which one's going to be a better cost. But we do have that other gate, so I could put it in somewhere else. It's on its way. Well, I think for now, that is going to cover everything for us. Let's go ahead and grab this line. We're kind of running out of daylight. And the sun has still not come out. There we go. We'll just leave this lime in here. And we'll just back this in where it can go. Just like that right there. That's perfect. Well, I think that's it for today. We've done quite a bit. We still have $100,000, which is good. Like I said about the little tractor, I'm not too sure about it. We'll see how useful it is here in the near future. There's still a couple of things it can do, but if we're really not utilizing it, I don't want to be paying money on it. If I don't have to, anyway. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.